All right, we're live here. This is Nasty Neal. This is dinner.
And we're at one of our favorite restaurants,
Yeah.
Mad Monkfish in Central Square, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Love it. We're waiting on our food. We're having some fine tea and a painkiller tiki drink.
As soon as Annabelle mentioned Mad Monkfish, eyes lit up. Boom.
Yeah, it's like kind of become the no-brainer place.
Yeah, we have time, so it all worked out for you.
Yeah,
We've been trying
that's
some
the nice thing
different
about
stuff.
starting early in the day when I'm actually awake.
Yeah.
Starting. It seems so wrong to wake up at 8 o'clock when this is not a work day, but then we get to have this nice time. Like the very first thing we did was go to that.
Yeah, the Brighton Bazaar Mini Mania instead of Mania, something like that. Mini Mania, something like
Retro.
that. Retro, right. The Retro Mini.
Very cool. It was, I think this is us right now. So, excuse us while we accept our food.
All right, it's good. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow.
Here you go, folks. That looks even huge.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy. All right.
Yeah, so it's got glass noodles.
So what are we talking about? Oh, this fine market.
Yeah, the Brighton Bazaar.
It's cool. It had lots of different kinds of vendors. It was at the Speedway.
Right.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, that's what. That's a crazy ass question.
Yeah. I'm excited. I used to be anti-mushroom, anti-onion, but now I eat tons of both. I eat mushrooms and onions every day.
I hope he doesn't forget our other.
Are the rolls?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. This roll is fine. But let's start with this a little bit. Probably don't forget. Yeah. This. So we have what did we get today? Something we don't normally get. Pad C.
Yeah, we asked your.
Oh yeah. My decision-making device. It's called Decide Now. You folks, if you're like me and you're incredibly indecisive, there's an app called Decide Now. Let me share with you this amazing thing. See this? So you just go, what do we eat? Let's have pad thai. And then it tells you yes, no, maybe so, whatever. Anyways, so yeah. What was the first movie? So which one were we talking about first? I think we're talking about Lisa Frankenstein because we put her on the screen. So Lisa Frankenstein. What did you think, Neil Jones?
All right. Well, you want me to tell you my quick review of this before we get into the details?
Mm-hmm.
All right. To be honest, this was, to me, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I thought it was painfully unfunny. I thought this was completely rotten.
Wow. That's quite a review.
Mm-hmm.
What would you rate it?
I'll give it a 1 because I guess it looks pretty.
I'm gonna give it.
I mean, I probably, that's what, honestly, I thought this was just absolutely awful.
Wow. Yeah.
So bad. And there was people in front of us that were laughing a lot, and they clapped afterwards. And right afterwards, I saw someone on my Facebook saying how this was like a great, one of the best, like, modern movies. Oh my god.
So I thought it was through a lens. So it's definitely, I mean, it's set in the 80s and they do a good job with it. It's very much from the 80s, the vibe, the kind of coming of age story. It's quirky. It's kind of got a Tim Burton sort of feel.
Kinda. I mean, it's like completely obvious they're just trying to be Tim Burton.
No, but they're not. It's not.
I know, but that's what they're trying to do.
I mean, I don't know if there's like let's be Tim Burton or if this is just their style. You don't
I
think
would
people
say
can
I
just
would
be
say
aligned with Tim Burton?
I think they would like let's be Tim Burton. That's what I would say. Go on.
It sounds like, but I think the whole love letter to blah 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 is overused. I do think this is a love letter to the 80s comedy. I think more than the Tim Burtons. I think that there was a lot of visual stuff. The girl even looks a lot like Helena Bonham Carter.
Right.
Um,
Even Johnny Depp.
yes, so those things are there. Fine. And it was cute. It was cute. I ended up not liking the female lead. I thought she was evil. I think the dude I feel bad for because he's undead.
Right.
And, not in a great place. But the mom was horrible. So the basic
pretty much
story
everyone.
is... No, I think there's a half-sister's right.
Yeah, she ends up being
Well,
the
the
nicest,
stepsister.
I guess.
Yeah, she's really
Starts
nice.
off
the whole
like,
thing.
I guess that's the twist too.
So, I mean, I think she's nice the whole time. She just is hysteria. She's. So, okay, it starts off. Father, daughter, the daughter being the lead female. We find out pretty early on that the mother was like, there was a break-in in the house when the father wasn't home. The person wielding an axe killed the mom. The daughter hid in the closet. By the time they got out, the guy was gone. And I thought that was good.
Yeah, I did too. That really has no payoff, like
Yeah.
who the killer was.
So mom is murdered. So the father ends up meeting a woman, gets married to the new woman. That woman has a daughter who's the same age as our lead. She is like the quintessential, like polar opposite of like the art girl. She does like she's a cheerleader. She's very popular, but she's always nice. Always, she's lovely to this stepsister. Who's the main character.
I guess.
When is she not? With the dude?
Yeah.
There's no claim on him.
I know, but she tries to talk her out of pursuing him. Maybe. But I mean, overall, she's the nicest person.
By far. But I thought it's something that I think, like the girls in front of us, is definitely geared specifically to young women. It goes to that crowd.
Yeah.
But so watching it, I thought this reminds me of something. I mean, there's sexuality in it, and like stuff when we're like to a level that we're kids. But I thought, as an adult, I can sit back and recognize that if this movie existed when I was like a teen, I'd probably think it's great. And so I'm glad it's here because the whole Tim Burton stuff is. There's not. I think, generally speaking, it's fairly good-natured. It's silly. There's no. I mean, overall, it's just a silly movie. It's not serious. It's not meant to be like a major drama.
No, but I just
I
found
don't think
it
it takes itself
completely unfunny. I mean, I literally just felt like this is some of the worst
You were
jokes I've
definitely
ever
not
seen.
very nice.
I'm not. I'm sure I'm not, but for me, it did not work at all. I just thought this. I was. It was hard for me to sit through. I thought this is so bad.
While we were sitting there,
Yeah. I probably would have walked out if we weren't doing the review.
well, I would never feel the need to watch it again. I guess I'm glad it exists.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. People dig it. That's cool. Hello, Charles.
Hello there.
As an adult, I
Hey,
realize that
Dave.
being an adult is horrible. Hey, Dave, it's good to see you.
Yeah, very good to see you. So, Lisa Frankenstein, it's not serious. It's very goofy. Nothing makes sense. There's logic and plot holes
Oh, yeah.
everywhere, nonstop.
I would
It's
look over
dumb.
that if I found it entertaining. Right.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Like, part of the way.
I think your
it
review is right
better.
exactly at what my mom thought.
I think it is funny because he comes in.
It's not.
You can just pause and let me finish a thought. I think it is funny that they use the tanning bed. I thought that was clever. That's clever. Come on, man. You don't have to love it or find it incredibly hilarious, but it is clever. Would you have thought of it?
I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but maybe there's a reason. But I mean, it's fine, I guess.
Do you like 80s coming of age movies at all?
Yeah, like The Breakfast Club or Pretty in Pink, yeah. Which are way better.
No shit. Yeah, I'm not saying this is like a masterpiece. It just fills a space that was empty. I feel like I'm getting
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of fun.
chicken soup. This is too freaky for me.
I'm
It's like this
a big
giant
fan.
mushroom.
Yeah, I dig it.
It's like a.
I dig it.
So we have some sushi over here.
I think they forgot about
I
it.
think they did forget.
Or remind us. These are really good.
Yep.
There's a lot more noodles here than I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to think of them. They're almost like the noodles that are in a spring roll, I think.
I will give it a 3.5. I'm not going to do straight up 3 because I feel like it's better than just, for me, it's better than just that. It's fine, but it's not something I'm going to revisit. But I'm not saying it's bad. You said you're not quite the bruised.
I'll give it a 1. I give it a 1.
Well, that's that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people loving it.
Oh, we're changing it up.
Yeah, we can go to the next
When?
one.
Dang,
Or we can keep talking about it. We can go back and forth.
I think we covered it.
Yeah.
It didn't have great depth. I do wish that they did a better. I don't think the cinematography was bad, but I wish it was more stylized because I think it would have made.
I will say I do actually like the bookended animation stuff.
Yeah, I think if it was more stylized, it would have really pumped it up a notch. So I'm kind of curious about some of the decisions in the back room about like whoever wrote it and all this stuff.
Right.
All right, so now we've got
Out of Darkness, which is this caught my attention right away because it's a how did the artificial language film showed in subtitles? So it's like, what does this mean? And so I looked it up, and it's like a prehistoric horror movie, basically cavemen. Neanderthals, maybe. Also, all right, so I really wanted to love this because I think it looks great. I love all the lighting at night with the fire. I thought that stuff looked great on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the whole idea. I actually like the payoff, but I think in the middle, it's a lot of like building the tension, and I think it kind of took too long to start to pay off. So it's not I don't think it's a bad movie at all, but I think it should have been a lot better than what it is.
It should have been short. It could have been a 45-minute.
Yeah.
Acting is great. All the stuff Neal said. But it's on. You're in the dark, afraid of the dark. You're not in the dark afraid of the dark. You're always afraid of the dark. And it's then the dark comes and it's like you don't see anything and then it sucks because eventually when you do see something
Yeah.
and it's kind of it's dark so you can't really see it very well. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, what even is this thing? I won't go into detail because it's a giant spoiler.
Yeah.
But it turns out to not be what you expect so quickly. And I was like, it did end up having good payoff.
It does, but
But
the original
really
twist
underlying-
was what really took the. I was like, oh man, this movie like it wasn't a twist that like, oh wow, that's cool. It was like, oh wow, what a disappointment when you first find out the first twist.
very, very much so.
And it also made some of those stuff not necessarily make a lot of sense to me. But.
Yeah, I agree. It really took it down. Like, I feel like you really had to be ready to be invested in waiting for that payoff because there's really nothing happening. It's just it's like a family of 6 plus some extra 5 and then some extra 12 who for whatever reason is like with them now and they're like they're wearing furs and that they've crossed over some body of water and they've now arrived in this very bleak, desolate land where they can't grow food. So they must have taken siege of them. Nothing grows. They're all concerned. We're going to die. They can't eat. So they start venturing forth and they see, oh, there's a forest. And they all kinds of stuff starts happening for them. They find like the 2 like rangers end up scouts and they're finding like this massacred giant animal like effectively a woolly mammoth kind of a mammoth kind of creature and they're just waiting. I feel like I was nodding off and I feel like I missed nothing.
Yeah, because it's building up the tension, but
then
it
it's not
just do it
tense, I'm just
so long. Yeah, and then I honestly think the movie, if you took out the big twist in the middle, I think it would have been a better movie if you just. I don't want to give the movie away, but if you actually just took out that element of the movie and just made it more about what the movie is at the end, and just made it that as the movie instead of like this big twist, it would have been actually a better movie. Because I think the twist is that it kind of ruined the movie until the end.
Or even if you dragged it up long, maybe you see the creature earlier.
Right.
And then, but you have such a short amount of time with it.
Yeah.
That it's like you don't have a chance
You never
to
really
be
see
curious
it.
and enjoy and delve into it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, I think, a big missed opportunity to have it drag out for fucking 45 minutes.
Yeah. It makes it frustrating because I think there's a lot of good stuff here, but it's just not delivered very well. Because honestly, on the big screen when they're sitting around the fire, like that stuff looks great.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a lot of good ideas and stuff. Oh, sorry.
No, we both did. Actually, I'm the person that said I would try it. Hopefully you will. It's strange.
Like me. Got some more of this if you like.
Are they? Really?
I know, and then I feel bad.
Well, we're being visible. Well, that giant, there was a party of like 20 people.
What are you all eating? So we have, it's not pad thai, it's some kind of noodle
Pad
dish.
seaweed.
Yeah, it's very good.
And it's got onions, carrots, it's got, I don't know if it's bok choy. It had ear mushrooms.
Which I'm a big fan of.
It had scallions, glass noodles, and chicken.
Very good.
And then there's this weird little, I call them all sushi.
Yeah.
But it's got, what is it? It's got plum
Plum.
and cucumber.
Yeah, I forget what the other part was.
But it's really strange. So, yeah. Sneak. No dumplings.
Sometimes I eat pizza with chopsticks. I puck off each topping, then I rolled the slice and attacked it beforehand. And
That's interesting. If that's not real, I'm fascinated and I would try.
yeah,
I'm so curious. I want my. Hello. Which one do you want? We wanted one other order of rolls.
we
I
ordered
think
the
it was-
Sleeping Beauty
yeah.
too.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
What do you think? I had two.
it doesn't mix
Weird,
together.
right? Yeah, it's strange.
I think
Did you
it's-
try it without the soy?
No.
Because I tried it different ways, and all the ways I still didn't like it.
It doesn't mix together.
No, but
Something very.
can I
this plum is
also
very,
can
very
I have another
sour.
one of these too, please? Thank you.
The pen shoot.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
thanks.
It's just weird. I don't mind. It's weird.
Well, you keep eating it. 'Cause I'm not going to.
It's
But the other roll,
yeah, we know.
we've had it
Yeah.
before. It's I don't even remember. It's just what's in it? Probably tuna. Pineapple.
Fresh pineapple.
Is that one of the ones with apple? Or no apple?
No, I think this
So
is better with the soy sauce and,
Yeah,
and some
and
of
some
this,
of the pickled
Yeah.
ginger.
but
So
not with this.
no. So where are we at right now? I feel like we gave two super quick reviews.
I know. Well, we didn't give an actual number.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with two.
I
I didn't
agree.
enjoy it. It looked good. The acting was good, but I didn't enjoy it at all. The two is for the production,
I agree.
and I wish it had been more.
I agree 100%. I kept wanting to really like it a lot more, so I would also agree too.
It's a shame. It really was a nice. They had all of it together. The story was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like really well, like the stuff at night with just the fire. Like I was like, wow, this looks right away. I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna really like this.
And I like the dynamics between the characters.
I did too, yeah.
I think the end with that
That
one
stuff was
character,
really
like
good,
there's
yeah.
some really excellent stuff.
Yeah, it had a good theme to that. I wish that was more
Now I'm
instead
talking
of the
myself
last
into
last
maybe
couple minutes.
to
Yeah, I'll go.
now that we're talking about
Yeah.
positives, maybe I'll go with
I think it's
yeah. I often question my ratings after it's either I went too hard,
yeah.
too soft. Hopefully this one's just right. What else we got to talk about, man? Now we're here.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, go ahead. You had an idea.
so this Thursday though it'll be Colleen Udi from My Buddy Valentine.
That will be on the podcast.
Yes.
Without Your Head podcast, I don't think anyone out there doesn't know about it, but if you don't, every Thursday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a podcast where we interview amazing people from the horror world. Sometimes it goes a little bit off horror, but for the most part, it's horror people.
Yeah.
And it's all over the map. It's people that you've heard of a million times. It's fresh people. It's all kinds of different stuff. It's a lot of fun. We have one or two guests.
Yeah, we'll be having
The
two
guest
for a little
slots,
while.
Sometimes
so,
it's
yeah.
like a cast or
Yeah,
whatever. But yeah, the next one, Neal is unveiling our
Colleen.
people
Yeah, Colleen Udi from the original My Buddy Valentine. It's very
in time for
exciting.
Valentine's
Yes, the
Day.
day after Valentine's Day, we're covering. And James Lamond from It Came from the 508 to talk about Dead of Winter Film Festival, which is taking place in Worcester.
Yes, and it came from the 508 as a production company. It's 508 being Massachusetts area code, and he's a wicked good guy. And he makes all kinds of great stuff. He's very loyal. I think he's a very supportive fellow.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really like.
definitely.
I really like James.
I like him a lot too.
He's a good man. Yeah, so we're also really looking forward to that. That's going to be the last Sunday of this month.
Yeah, yeah.
And the place looks freaking stunning. Get rid of this darkness.
Oh,
Crapula.
keep talking.
Keep talking. I'm transfixed by all of the randomness. I have to stop looking at what you're doing. I'm so distracted. So, yeah, it's gonna. I think it was like. I don't want to say how much it is because I might say it wrong. But if you're in Massachusetts or anywhere near there, oh, look at that! Here we go. Yeah.
Is it sleeping beauty?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You got Alice. It's a thing of beauty. Sleeping Beauty. Add Monkfish here, folks. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Now. What are you talking about? I'm distracted by this
I don't know.
beautiful food.
Gas and stuff, but we want like this. This is plum ones. Sorry, man. I don't know what you're doing now.
No, everybody likes it. I'm sure someone out there loves it. Stunts. Not so like movies. Nothing interesting. So what are you talking about? The festival.
Sushi. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Worcester, Massachusetts, which is halfway across Massachusetts. You can be from a lot of different states and go. He's gonna put on a hell of a show. This guy is very passionate about what he does. He's gonna have guests and movies from noon till when. It opens at noon. So it's huge. So
And it's all local
oh,
filmmakers.
great.
So it's all New England horse. I think they're shorts. I think they're all shorts. And there's also vendors there. So usually there's not vendors at festivals with you. So it's really exciting.
I'm ready for that. So yeah,
it's gonna be
that'd be
awesome.
great. So we're gonna go down because this is Sunday. Hopefully someday it'll blossom into a fun. But we're gonna start where we're at.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it maybe before.
Yeah, we're coming down the day before. Maybe we'll figure out. We'll do something. We'll probably do some live streaming of some sort. Even if it's
Probably
just playing games and eating something. Eating big meatballs or something.
Where's that from?
I don't
Oh,
know
your
because
Worcester thing.
yeah. Remember we did get meatballs somewhere once.
We did?
Remember?
Oh, in LA.
Oh yeah, they weren't
Yes.
good.
Oh,
Yeah. What?
you probably were too.
I found those videos recently. They're saved on something. I don't know if I should go through them. And I could go through and put some highlights up or lowlights.
Yeah.
It's a different time. It was a different time. And what's up with Tom Six nowadays?
I don't know. Seems like he's disappeared.
Well, that movie disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah, never. I don't know if it played anywhere, to be honest.
I don't think it got released in any form. Tom Six, Favorite Human Centipede, and some other silly stuff. What was the other one he did? Thrice?
Oh yeah. Forget
I
that.
actually
I
like
like that one too.
I thought it was
I
sweet.
think did he do that before, and then they released it after? He had some
Yeah.
notoriety.
It was about this kind of like mediocre pop singer person that was in probably Netherlands because that's where he's from. And one night he gets kidnapped and he wakes up and it turns out he's in a trailer, like a trailer home with this couple who are kind of like a stereotype of what trailer people are, kind of like snobby, a little dumb. And over time, you find out, because I'm sure none of you were actually watching, you find out that they kidnapped him, and they so loved him, and she so loves him, but they're incapable of having children because of the man. So they want him to be the sire to their child, and that's why they have captured him, which is crazy. And yet, it's there's a sweetness to it. I don't know how they did it. But there's like this, you kind of feel for them. You definitely feel for him because he's trapped.
Right. Yeah, no, it's really good.
So Tom just dropped off. You know, I think he really, I mean, you make Human Centipede, you're already kind of like in a bad way. But then the last one was a train wreck. In the moment, I was so high off of going to LA and meeting all these people I love. But then it's like,
It's not.
it's not good.
No, because I genuinely think the first two are good movies. We have theories about what the third, but anyway. But then the Onanya tapes, I think that's what it's called, like Onanya Club. Yeah, like there was like a trailer and stuff, and there was there was buzz and stuff. Yes. And then he was saying like, who's been wanting to come on the show, but
can't talk about it.
Right. And unfortunately, so, and I remember, he was talking, Six was talking about, like, if anybody had like the guts to show it and stuff. Yeah. And, it's very weird because I would think like some festival would show just about anything. Either it's like
maybe
so worse than what you think, or I don't know. Oh, that's true too. Maybe he wants, I don't know.
He's got
I have no idea.
Demands.
Yeah. It's very surprising.
Is it a pen?
Thanks.
That one's cool. Kind of looks like it's even bigger.
Thank you. So what do you think of this one? This is a winner. This guy is fine. Holy shit. Yes, we do.
This is 5 all the way. Sushi. Yeah, this is my favorite place.
So what are we talking about that for? Or is that the one where he went? What ended up happening?
Yeah, we don't know. I don't know
Or
why we
Tom.
started talking about it.
I think.
Oh, in LA.
Once
Good
upon a
went to
time.
LA. 'Cause I found the LA stuff.
Yes. When I was a wee lector, and I was beholden to none, and I had this particular like style that I had nurtured, being kind of this whole person, and it bit me in the ass, as it should. And I think he kind of had that also, where he had this like persona of being this like total reprobate human. And I don't think that did him any justice. I don't think it did him any favors.
Well, the first 2 movies really got him noticed.
Yeah.
And then the third one had like, honestly, had mainstream talk. It was in, Entertainment Weekly, before it came out. And then after that, like, just kind of disappeared. So,
But he didn't disappear right away.
No.
It's on Twitter. But he would just get mad about everybody and insult everybody all the time. It's like you can't only take that so far.
Right.
And just piss people off. As I learned, you can't just ride on that. You have to actually be a real person.
It's like this guy.
Lessons learned. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Tom will make a comeback.
Yeah. And then
He was a nice guy.
oh, a super nice guy. He probably is a nice guy in reality. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You could be wrong. We're not always good judges.
And the 21st, I don't know what's happening.
21st. Oh, the 21st.
Something's going on.
Was it just yesterday? I think I asked Neal, like, it was pretty early in the night, but I was like, Neal, you need to tell me right now. Can you be free to meet me in Boston on Wednesday the 21st after I get out of work? And he didn't respond to me. He was doing whatever. Like, he has a life. And I was just like, so it was like messaging him on Facebook, and I messaged him in real world phone. And they're like, no, I need to know now. So we never call each other. I call. That didn't trick.
Yeah,
I
that
think
I had my phone.
maybe like no, you need to know because there's
Yeah, well,
things.
the phone, I saw the phone glowing. Oh, what's happening here? Which was a good
It's an
thing. I had
emergency.
it up. I always have the sound off, never have the sound on, and I usually have it upside down so it doesn't bother me. But I had upside, yeah, and so I had, like so, and so I had it. Anyway, it doesn't matter at all. But I saw it blowing up, blowing. And I was like, oh, someone's calling me.
It wasn't.
And I saw, and like you said, we don't really call each other very rarely. Unless it's like something, yeah. So like, I better answer this. And then, she said a certain day, and I was like, yeah, probably. Like, no, I need to know now. And I was thinking, Wednesday's usually a good day for me. I'm not doing anything. So, like, the only thing I do sometimes is go out with my brother. I just won't.
He's got to get over that.
Yeah, oh, it's 1 week.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even do that too often.
Are you not sure yet?
No, I have no idea what. Oh no, I know I'm all set. I'll be free that day. I just don't know what we're doing.
No, I just didn't know if you would know.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Suspicion.
Oh no.
Good. Be suspicionless. Go in blind. Be happy.
Yeah, I was gonna Google events in Boston that night.
Dare.
No, I didn't.
Just sitting here enjoying the smooth tones.
I think this is the first time we've ordered other food besides the sushi rolls here.
Maybe.
Glad we did it. You're right. I think we did actually.
Are we supposed to? It's like endless people that.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate to be here first. I don't know. I think we've been here later than this.
I think so.
I wouldn't think they'd be playing the jazz if they were playing.
But I'm not cold down here.
Sorry. Okay. So we'll move over there. So we'll move over there.
Oh, we're gonna go around. Did we lose Dave?
He might be at work. Sometimes he's at work and he sneaks off the chat first. That's a good news, I think. Dave drew a picture of Pepe Petit thumbs and butts. So he wants. So I don't know. We might have the Pepe Petit thumbs and butts T-shirt.
I'm serious.
Mm-hmm. We do. Oh my God.
What?
I left a piece of wasabi on my plate, which I forgot about, and I just ate a big glob of it. The good thing about wasabi is it goes away pretty quick. So. Oh, wow.
This is awesome. I'm like, what just happened?
I thought I grabbed like a green bean or something.
No.
That's a green bean.
I don't think there's beans in this one.
No, maybe it's asparagus or something. I don't know.
No, it's some like away kind of.
Whatever.
But it's very good.
Yeah.
If you want a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We're certainly not taking that.
Yeah, join the group on Facebook for Without Your Dad. That's where you'll see the notice for who's going to come on the show first. But I try to update it everywhere.
Instagram. You still do the Twitter? X?
Yeah, I still do because there are a lot of people on that. So yeah, and Threads I try to update. The TikTok's really active.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put up some clips on there, and like 900 views a day. That was like sweet. So yeah, subscribe to that too.
Yeah.
Actually, the videos on Instagram do a lot too.
And if you
some of those have like 500, 600 views.
Awesome. And if you sign up for Twitch, that would be super awesome because how many more people do we need to get to go to the next level?
I'm not
Not a
sure
lot,
what it's up
right?
to. Not very much.
Yeah, so if people can like just sign up, you don't have to sign on. I mean, you could if you want to make an account on
Yeah.
Twitch for us, then thank you.
Yeah.
If you have Twitch and you subscribe to us or whatever the hell it
I
is
think
you
it's
do on
follow.
Twitch, if you follow us, I think we need to get to 50,
50.
and that's our newest platform.
Right.
It's one of the places we stream the podcast. So, what else we got going on, Neil Jones?
I know Jason Mitno, he's chats from Twitch.
Does he? What's his chat
He
name?
uses a fake name,
Yeah.
and he tries to pretend he's dogs, but it's Jason.
I think I called that out once, didn't I? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
He was trolling during the last show.
Also, if you'd like to become one of our people we actually name out loud, all it takes is hang out in the chat. Like
Yeah.
if you show up now, I recommend that if you do want to chat with us, do it through YouTube or Twitch because if you're on Facebook, then it just says Facebook
Right.
user. You got to do some complicated thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know how to describe.
It
Just
really
pop in
adds
the
to the
chat.
show to come during the live show. If you're around, chat along with us. You can interact with us, send us questions.
And you might even get your comment popped up on the screen.
Yeah, with the guest or with the
Immortalized.
exactly immortalized without your headphones.
Yes. In the world. Not only without your head, but in the world.
Exactly. That's good stuff.
Famous almost.
Mhm.
Near.
Infamous.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Ooh, possibly. I don't know about that. Maybe not famous, but you'll be there.
Yeah, famous to us. Our hearts.
Yeah. So what do we got going on for new reviews? We got any reviews for people to watch? We
Yeah, I've
some
got
pretty
actually
great people
two.
out
I've
there
got
doing
two
reviews
from
for us.
Todd at the Upload, Peacock, and I forget the other one is. Which one? Oh, Peacock and Hellhounds. I accidentally sent that to two people, so there's gonna be two
Interesting.
reviews of Hellhound.
I like that though because we've got quality Todd Yeager,
Mm-hmm.
Todd Sampler, and we have Joe Nibala, Diablo Joe. Now we've got Justin Bernard Head.
Yes, he has two. The first two up, and he's doing the next one is Here for Blood.
He has a particular name.
Justin Beheaded.
Justin Beheaded.
Yeah.
So there's him. Does he do videos?
Yes.
Immortalized.
Yes, he does video reviews. So we have 3 audio review with cool videos.
Dave's made it to the big time. So, yeah, reviews upcoming. If you are interested in any of our reviews, there's some really, really excellent stuff over at the withoutyourhead.com page. I think it's probably the easiest place to access them all.
Of them popped up there. They all have their own little section. Subscribe to all. If you subscribe to Without Your Head on YouTube here, you'll get all of this stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna try to do something. See what's going on. What do you have to say?
The news. Mr. Deadman, little boy done good. That's right, Davey boy.
Oh yeah.
What?
Long-running Crunchyroll series is more anime Junji Ito fans need to watch. I love Junji Ito. Adult
Crunchyroll, man.
Swim adaptation of Uzumaki. This is
What is Crunchyroll?
I don't actually know. Fear of Darkness. Yami Shibai can hopefully fill the void as Junji Ito fans anxiously await the delayed Adult Swim adaptation of Uzumaki. Yami Shibai is a perfect fix for anime horror fans. You gotta watch it. It's not normal anime. It's just not. It's not. It's different. There's Studio Ghibli. It's its own entity. Totally its own thing. Have you ever tried watching a Studio Ghibli?
I've seen.
Like
They're good. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah,
That's the one with
it's good, right?
Bobby Agasada, or is that one of the
Princess Mononoke
I think I've seen
has
a couple of videos.
giant White Wolf.
Maybe I haven't seen
It's
it.
got
I saw the one with the
voices is done
dancing
by
hut with Bobby Yaga's
that
hut.
skinny, scrawny dude who dated Andrew. He's one of the voices.
Oh,
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Yeah. That's excellent. There's so many good ones. And then Junji Ito, and it makes me want to get more into Japanese horror manga. I mean, I also love Japanese horror anyways. So,
Someone sent me a horror anime. It's like called Violent Jack. I haven't watched it yet. I feel really bad.
you can send it to me. I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's a DVD. Gogo 13 sent it to me.
Well, they didn't send it to me, so I want to take it until we see it.
Yeah, I'll watch it then later. And we can talk about it. I don't know if Troy's seen it.
Does he like? I know he likes anime, but does he like anime?
I don't know.
So.
When I was a kid, he was probably a teenager, I guess. Not Battlestar Galactica. What was the? It's like anime. It was an anime cartoon, a TV show.
It was.
When they were on like an aircraft carrier in space.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll think of it.
I'm gonna nag him on the show. He used to do really good impressions of the characters.
I wouldn't know any of those characters. I remember the ship in space. Anyone out there who knows? Anyone out here who knows what that show is? I know exactly what you're talking about. Stars.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Star Blast.
I forget Star Fleet, something. I forget. But yeah, no. But yeah, he does a really good impression. You need to make him do more impressions. He does some good impressions.
Who is this person?
Troy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Was really good Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So we're gonna have him do that. That's his new. That's his new deal. Is that your head podcast?
Starblade. I think you might be right. I think it might be Starblade. He does really good impressions of characters.
Gotta find out right
Some
now.
about fire or wave motion.
Now pressure's on. Pressure's on you. Entertain.
Yeah, anime, horror. What's going on, people? Send us some topics. We're here at Mad Monkfish, one of our favorite places.
Absolutely. Oh
We saw a couple movies. We were pretty much on the same page with Out of Darkness, and we disagreed on Lisa Starblazers.
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa Frankenstein.
Did it? Lisa Frankenstein.
If you ever watch some of the Siskel and Ebert like behind the scenes stuff, like they'd get like real personal. They'd get pissed.
At each other?
Yeah, if they disagreed on it.
Damn.
It's pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah. You disagree on some like stupid stuff too, yeah.
We get into fisticuffs.
Yeah. It's like some dumb movie about like a guy who's got like a dog, like it's like canine or something. I don't know. It was like a buddy cop movie with like a dog.
Oh, Turner and Hooch?
Something like that.
The one with Tom Hanks?
It might have been. It was probably something really stupid.
Probably terrible.
Yeah. But like Ebert like really liked it. Like Siskel would always make fun of him for liking it.
I prefer Siskel.
His views.
From what I recall, I would prefer Siskel. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Ebert has one of my favorite movies on. He used to do this. He used to do like an underrated film festival, Ebert. And one of the movies he always would have in that, it's one of my favorite movies, and that's maybe I can't remember the name of it right now, but not Dark World. It's with Kiefer Sutherland. What's the name of the movie now? God, I love the movie.
Tell me more.
I think it is Dark.
Tell me
Dark
more.
something.
There's Dark City.
Dark City. It's a Dark City. Dark City. Yeah. Yeah, he's the scientist guy that the.
Oh yeah, he's in there very briefly.
He's in there a little bit. Yeah. Before he made his comeback, but yeah.
Yeah, it's great. That movie's cool.
I love it. Yeah, Dark City.
It's impossible to find any music from it, and it was a great soundtrack.
Yeah, so Ebert always had that as like one of the most underrated movies ever, and I agreed with him on that. The thing with Siskel and Ebert, I didn't agree with all of their views. But I'll say this about them. Pre-internet, you didn't get access to movies coming out.
Yeah.
So me growing up, even if they didn't like a movie, I would hear about movies that I might not have ever heard about otherwise. So I think I see a lot of people who really hate Cisco and Ebert today, and I don't think all of them. If you just watch their stuff now, I could see why you would really dislike them. But at the time, they were, even if you didn't agree with them, they actually got you familiar with a lot of movies that people wouldn't have heard about. So I think they did a lot for you.
If not on this show, where we are out about the mainstream on the podcast, we interview a lot.
Yeah. I like to go back and watch old episodes of them.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I thought you meant us.
I don't like to edit stuff with you because I don't like to hear my voice. Honestly, no. I think that's probably most people. I just think people don't like probably listen to the voice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but you hate it?
No, I just don't want to. Yeah, cut this guy out of it.
Yeah, that's probably how I feel about me too.
I thought you said that's how I feel about you too. Free internet. That's when a little internet came out just before internet.
Oh, D.
1990. Yeah, I didn't
Dark
get on.
City, see, Dave's right there on it.
I didn't get on the internet until 2000.
2000.
Yeah, year 2000.
I had a friend who had internet so early because her father worked at the nuclear plant. He was like I wonder if Vic knows him, actually. It's weird. He's a security guy for a local nuclear power plant. And she was in so early that she was having a conversation with James Cameron.
Really? That's pretty crazy.
Yep. Because there was like no one there.
Yeah.
So we would just meet people. Well, I definitely did more of this than you in my beverages.
Huh?
You know what?
You want me to take some of it off the
Oh yeah, I'll do the tip. All right. Does it sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Figuring it out, folks, one moment at a time. What dumb is going on in the world?
so the internet. But I had
the
a
internet.
computer at a young age. I had a computer since '88
Yeah, you
because
want
I won a computer. That was my peak year. When I was
it.
12.
Life?
Yeah, won a computer. I won chess club, and I got a letter from Reagan.
Wow.
Son for
Really?
maintaining A- average or whatever it was throughout elementary school.
Here's a relevant story. 10 great 80s movies that wouldn't work in any other decade.
Okay.
So this article comes from Screen Rant by Abigail Stevens. And she writes, the Brat Pack, high school romance, and comical villain plots of several movies from the 1980s would not have been as popular in a different decade. Many movies from the 80s captured the unique aesthetic and themes of the decade, making them iconic and beloved by fans. Yes. These movies often feature independent kids, self-discovery, and over-the-top adventures, which resonated with audiences at the time. While some aspects of these movies may have aged poorly, they're still considered fun and campy adventures that showcase the spirit of the 80s. The 1980s have a very particular aesthetic, and several movies that came out in this decade would not have worked 10 years earlier or 10 years later. Most of John Hughes' movies fall into this category, as well as several cult classics built around music, fashion, and most popular storylines of the 1980s. Predictably, some aspects of these movies have aged poorly with time, like bad CGI and stereotyped characters. Some movies attempt to showcase the harmful stereotypes. On and on and on. Let's get to it. The Goonies. Well,
I don't know. I kind of think that would probably.
Sloth.
Yeah, but he would have worked in the '70s.
But now, modern day, do you think?
Well, I mean, you
that
could say
would
almost
work?
everything's happened before.
Let's see if there's actual criticism. No, there's no actual criticism, I don't think.
No.
Huh. Oh, no, we've got it. So let's see. Helicopter parents don't seem to exist yet. Yeah. Kids are running around on their own and having wacky adventures with a convenient treasure map.
See, that's something I wouldn't even think about not working today, but I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Because I'm a child of the 80s, and
Yeah.
I was pretty much like to roam free. So I
Yes.
get it.
Same. No one gave a shit.
Yeah. Now, like,
No one called the police, so Heathers, which I love.
well, that's.
But
I was
that's a
thinking.
pretty dark.
I actually was thinking about Heather's watching Lisa Frankenstein.
Yeah. Same. And what's their beef with this? Probably about
Suicide.
Yeah.
Even at the time, that was pretty controversial.
Yeah, the premise of high school violence is controversial now, but Winona Ryder managed to score a breakthrough with Heathers, which stands out as a morbidly entertaining fountain in black comedy. I would watch
I
that.
don't-
There's a few. I'd also like to see what's the other movie with.
I don't know if it's outdated because it was that was controversial at the time. I mean, it's not like
Going
people
back.
are like, oh, this is a regular thing. Like, I mean, it was controversial at the time.
I think if we watch it now, like George Carlin, I think so. George Carlin's so funny, blah, 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 blah. And then when I was like, Seth, guys, let me introduce you to George Carlin, and I started playing it, I was embarrassed and ashamed.
Really?
I was just, it was, did not. The stuff that he was saying sounded so like Trumpy, and I was just like, yeah, it was really. I pronounced it, huh? I don't know if I'm trying to figure it out, but there's like no one here.
Yeah.
So let's pay, and then maybe we could take this out. So see you in a bit, guys. That means end. So we don't have to watch this pay our bill.